15.
The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Houston Texans and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go in a tropical rain here in Tampa. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Throwing right away on the game's first play. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
This will be a short pickup to about the 30. Quincy Williams in there for the stop.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
He'll look to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Will run. It's the former LSU Tiger. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And Tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And third down coming up. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
He'll work forward for a couple. That's Yaya Diaby with the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. To throw is Stroud. This one intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and they'll get him down, but not before he takes this across the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Got it. Ready? We'll try again. It's second and 10. Ready? Let's go. They'll look to throw. Comeback route. Got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good.
22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Buccaneers first down. Hold it ready. Here we go. Here we go. He'll drop to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. They'll look to throw again. That'll be intercepted. And the Texans are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
4 yards on the pickup.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Stroud. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And it turns out to be a very nice return as he's finally escorted out of bounds.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He'll run with Irvin. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
At the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Here we go. Let's go.
His drive will start on the ground. He did not want to go down there. Tearing tacklers. It's a gain of 9.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 14 yards on that pass play there. 1st down for Houston.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
1st and 10.
Here we go. Tony.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Stroud. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. Each quarterback picked off in that turnover-filled first quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Third down and 9. Stroud. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. On comes the punter now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
Give. This is Irving. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. Second down and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who are very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
On the quick, right?
To the ground, a first down run. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
All right.
They'll go with him again. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid gain.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Now this time they'll look. No chance at all. He'll go down. Christian Harris. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be caught. It's a touchdown for the moment, but there are flags on the field, and not sure this one's going to stand. So holding is the call. Take that touchdown off the board. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. They'll throw out of the gun. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he is on to punt for Tampa Bay. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
Already.
In motion now, it's Collins. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. What's that?
Here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is brought in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is a big-time play for Houston. 37 yards.
37 yards. First down, Texans.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
Now a give up the middle. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Putting the tight end in motion. On 2nd down, Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Over. At 18. That's it.
Here's Stroud. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
On the quick.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
2nd and 7. Throwing is Stroud. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. Stroud to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he will have the first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points.
In trouble, and down he goes. The Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
Ready, break! Here we go, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger!
He'll go left side here and complete this one. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on third down.
Hold it ready! Set! Liking 18!
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Oh, ready? 18, what's that?
On first down, it's Stroud. Will find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 23
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
23 yards. And the Texans first down.
Here we go, let's go. 118, what's that?
Stroud to throw here on first down. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Here we go. 118, what's that?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. His pass complete to Jalen Noel. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. This one from 47 yards out. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And they will remain down by 1.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
I'll give on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The third quarter begins with a run. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
First down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
All right.
Right back to him on first down. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
On the tweak, right?
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay.
Here we go. At 18.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another
Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a first down for Houston.
10 at the 29-yard line.